Welcome back, indeed. Yes, I assume we're playing some kind of tennis game here. From the sounds of it, anyway. So, let's see what's going on with Tohka. Also, this is my first recording after coming back from LA. In case you're wondering where it is in the timeline of things right now. Also, yes, to answer a concern, we are going to do Origami's, other ending. It's just, we'll do it later this time. So that we'll go through each character, then figure out what we're missing, basically. Because it's going to be the same as Rinne Utopia, isn't it? So, we'll get to everything. And we're going to do the prologue stuff, all the different options. We'll do that eventually, so don't worry. We'll get to the stuff. Just don't worry. We're just cruising our way through at the moment, just enjoying our time. So, Oh, is that how it is? Then take this! Tohka and I were going at it in the living room. Oh my, well... Each of us was clutching a controller, volleying back and forth on a digital tennis court. We were in the middle of a heated match. Don't underestimate me, Tohka. We're getting good, but you won't beat me. The light rally continued. Even when I performed an intense slice, Tohka had no trouble returning. She's good. Where'd that come from? It was my fault for being too defensive. What? The timed, perfectly charged shot whizzed mercilessly past my character and bounced over the line. Tohka's character completed the set, and the digital fanfare rang. Do we not get a digital fanfare? I lost? Haven't played much lately, but Kotari is the one who trained me. Yes, well done, I suppose, yes. Tohka was triumphant, wearing a bold smirk. Only had one thing to say. You got me. You're the victor. This is the first time you've ever beaten me. I lost. I fell to my knees. I have to face the facts. Tohka's surpassed me. That's right. The loser had to owe whoever won a favor. That was the deal. That's why we went all out. I just didn't think I'd lose, but I made the promise. I have to go through with it. So, what do you want me to do? Tohka put her finger to her lip and entered deep thought. The computer? Why is that here and why'd she enter it? It's quite strange. Knowing Tohka, she won't say anything like Kotari would. She'd probably ask me to pay for dinner and call it a day. It's not going to be that simple, is it? Or rather, if it were Kotari, I wouldn't have been so reckless as to bet on the game. It's the principle behind losing. I guess I can spend a little money, so long as Tohka doesn't suggest crab or uni. Alright then, what's it got to do with uni? Uni. I'll be fine. Man, you're improving as a gamer, Tohka. I jumped on the sofa and dropped the controller. Guess the match took it out of me. Tohka flashed a wide grin. Her carefree smile makes my heart skip beat. That's what it says. And dating Tohka has led to many moments like this. I realize now that simple things make me happy. Well, that's usually the case, isn't it? Yeah.
小鳥は帰ってこないのか？もうそれなりに遅い時間だぞ。
Oh, she said she's spending the night at her friend's house tonight. She just messaged me.
そうなのか。
Yeah, so she's not coming home. When I answered her, Tohka started to fidget. Tohka, what's the matter?
いや、では、今夜は私とシドの二人きりなのだな。
That is an accurate statement. Statement, yes. Statement. When she pointed it out, I gasped. No, yeah, I guess so. We're alone. I mean, she's right. But for her to point it out makes me aware of it. We're healthy, a man and woman of age.
なら、今日は泊まっていっていいか？
Yeah, hey, what? I couldn't help but scream. Oh, no. I don't think that's... I turned to her, but I was stopped. Tohka blushed bright red, staring down at me.
さっき、何でも言うことを聞いてくれると約束したぞ。
Well, I did, but this is sort of different.
ダメか？シド。
I mean, not exactly. Tohka put her hand over mine, eliciting a gulp from me. Her skin was unbelievably hot. I glanced up at her, meeting her crystalline eyes.
それに、一人ではシドも寂しいだろ？
Oh, she's making all the right moves here, isn't she? Tohka said nothing, instead choosing to wait for me to answer. Wait. I need to calm down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Is this okay? I mean, Tohka's a girl. Okay. What's the gender got to do? Not to mention my girlfriend. Okay, again. What? But we've never spent the night together before. See, that bit makes sense. Oh god. My head's starting to spin. I don't even know what's happening. I think about it. I need to convince Tohka and send her home. Why? That's right. I should do that. But I couldn't bring myself to say it. Okay, fine. You can spend the night. We can make it an occasional thing.
ありがとう、シド。では、泊まらせてもらうぞ。
She seemed relieved, letting out a sigh. My heart skipped a beat for the umpteenth time. Well, A heavy silence hung in the living room. Or maybe you shouldn't have put it up in the first place. Why would you hang that there? We can't hold a simple conversation. Rather, I couldn't make one happen. The clock's tick was deafening. Normally we could talk about anything. Tohka sat beside me, literally. What? Literally? Right next to me. What the hell did I just do? That alone made me speechless. I'll get some juice.
何か飲み物を取ってくるぞ。
We both not only blurted out at the same time, but leapt up from the couch too. Huh? Whoa! We bumped into each other and toppled over, landing on the sofa entwined. Ah, CG scene. Oh, that's a nice CG. Like that is a cute CG. This is the thing. I'm more inclined to have the cute CGs. The more down and dirty ones. It's quite off-putting. Let's put it like that. But these ones are lovely. I mean, I don't mind the dirty ones, because that's part of the game. But I'd prefer these, because it's like it's more within the realms of just showing off the relationship and how it's budding and stuff like that. It's like, oh, I like this. We could have separated immediately, but we were so close. If our faces were any closer, we could kiss. Just then kiss her, you fool.
Shido...
Sorry. Toka's eyes widened, and I could see my reflection in them. I can't look away, as if my soul was being absorbed.
シド、その手が
Hand? I moved my right hand and Tohka jerked. I realized I had been grabbing her chest. What the? Sorry. I hastily pulled my hand back and Tohka looked away. But that was it. She neither screamed, nor pushed me away, nor anything. At least it's not going to be like, how dare you? It's just a, oh well, accidents happen. Tohka? Tohka was still blushing, moving only to shake her head. My heartbeat echoed like thunder inside of my chest. Could Tohka hear it? It pounded furiously.
シド...
Her pink lips uttered my name, the very sound of which was so sweet I felt numb. Approach her then. I instinctively placed my hand on Tohka's shoulder.
シド...
Tohka's breath tickled my nose. Her soft, thin shoulders shook, and I became insatiable when I took in her scent. Okay. It was hard to explain, apparently. Tohka, can I... Tohka contemplated a bit, then nodded.
シド... いいぞ。私もしたい。
I can't take it anymore. My brain is mush. My heartbeat is going off louder than a hammer against an anvil. All I could see was Tohka, her long lashes, fine nose, and soft lips. The distance between us closed. Oh. Oh. Yeah. That face. I will not spoil that. I will not put that in the thumbnail because it's too funny. Anyway, it startled me so bad that I rolled off the sofa. My nose slammed against her forehead. It hurt so bad.
Shido, 大丈夫か?
I think I got a nosebleed, and not for the reason you're thinking. I'm fine. I was curled into a ball, but I answered.
でもすごい音がしたぞ。
I think I broke my nose. I'm okay. Look, my nose isn't bleeding, right? You're alright, Tohka.
私は痛くもなかった。
Tohka's forehead was a little rosy, but she looked unharmed. What a relief. But that killed the mood.
その...
I don't know, I think it heightened the mood, and it made it a different mood. A more funny mood, a more relaxed, carefree. It's okay. Don't sweat it. I comforted Tohka. Honestly, I'm more relieved than anything. It's hard to explain, but this is sort of what makes us, you know? I think it's a sigh. Let's just examine that, right? I think it's a sigh. I think it's a sigh we don't have to rush things. I think it's a, we don't have to rush things. It's clearly meant to be sighing. It's just like, what? She and I can take our time. That puts me at ease. You sure know how to sneeze, Tohka.
うるさい。出てしまったものは仕方ないだろう。シドだってくしゃみをするではないか。
How dare you? I've never sneezed in my entire life. I would never do such a thing. Yeah, I do, but are any of my sneezes as memorable as that one?
したぞ。
Really? She fired back, but I was confused. Sorry, Tohka, but I don't remember a thing. She pouted on the couch.
覚えていないのか？ 私の靴とストールを見繕ってくれた時だ。シドがくしゃみをして肌寒くなってきたと言って、そこから私の冬服を選んでくれるという話になったのだ。
Yeah, but I wouldn't call that memorable. I don't think those sneezes were in the same league, but I'm surprised you remembered, Tohka.
私はシドと出会ってからのことはみんな覚えている。どれも大切な宝物だ。忘れたくないし、なくしたくないと思う。
Oh, clearly cut her off at that point, but like right at the point she started speaking, so it was a bit weird. Not at all. Her matter-of-fact tone was so direct, it shocked me. I mean, that was an ordinary day. I think anyone else would have forgotten. I did. So typical it would have melted into any other day. But to Tohka, they were precious memories.
その何でもない日常が私にはなかった。それをくれたのはシドだ。デートを教えてくれて、毎日を楽しくさせてくれたのもシドだ。
See, I can sort of relate to this moment based on what happened to me last week, because because I'm long distance relationship with Sarah, it's like we don't get much time to actually be together, you know, that sort of thing. So it's sort of like, when I went over, the first 3 days, it was very much Sarah had work, she had some recording sessions to go to, she had her actual job and stuff like that, so it's like, yeah, like, she's busy doing other things, but it was nice having the normal, ordinary day, because to us, that's not an ordinary day, if you catch my drift. It's like, we don't normally have the I'm there, she's going off to work kind of day. We just don't have that normally, and it was nice being in the same city. That feeling of being in the same city, it's sort of like, other people take that kind of stuff for granted, but it was so nice, at least to me. I'm assuming Sarah felt the same. Anyway.
私はシドとのことは絶対に忘れない。
Like another incident, don't know what you want to call it, was it very much like we were on the sofa, just watching Deep Space Nine. That was lovely. It's one of my favourite memories last week, was just us on the sofa watching Deep Space Nine. Mundane. Normal. Just got Netflix on. Just, that's it. But we don't normally get to do that, and it's so nice.
だから、シドも私とのことをちゃんと覚えていてくれ。そうしないと不公平だぞ。
Tohka pointed at my nose. My eyes grew round, drawing a laugh out of her.
私は毎日、できることが増えていく。それはシドが隣にいてくれるからだ。ゲーム。
Tohka, I'm sorry, but I interrupted you.
シド、私はシドのことが好きだ。大好きだ。本当に大好きだ。
It was an honest confession. She spoke clear-eyed and plain. The words flowed naturally, and I let them sink. Ah, I see. It's so simple. Me too, Tohka, I suppose. I mean, what else am I going to say at this point? I love you more. I reciprocated, and confessed my honest feelings. Before, I was too embarrassed to say things like this. I mean, I needed Kotari to trick me into saying it before. Really? But no more. From here on, I would be honest about my feelings and say them outright. Because Tohka is the most important woman in the world to me.
Shido.
Tohka smiled, but her voice trembled a bit.
こんなに嬉しい気持ちになったことはない。シドは、私は今、一番幸せだ。
Thick tears dripped down Tohka's cheeks, and I wiped them away gently. I'll say it again. I love you, Tohka.
私も好きだ。シド。
We didn't have to say any more. Nothing could split us apart. Aww. Oh, I didn't realize we were this close to the ending. Which then is, well, that was the ending. Now we're going to have that post credits, which hopefully doesn't go on too long. Hopefully. Dun 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 dun. Still there, mysterious girl, question mark, question mark. It's the question mark, question mark, question mark I find strange. Like, why even put that? I don't know. Very, very odd. Oh, something worth mentioning, I did mention this in the community page. I'm thinking of re-uploading Death End Request and Mary Skelter, because they're being constantly hit by copyright stuff at the moment, because the music I used in the intros. The issue there is that if it was just a simple, like, right, the video is demonetized, I'd leave it, it'd be fine, I don't care if that happens, and it's like, it just, whatever. But it's the fact they're being blocked, so people can't view them. It's like, right, I need to sort that, because if I try and remove the music using YouTube's thingy, it's got a thing where you can do that, it actually sometimes mutes the entire video. So it's a case of, like, I would like to re-upload them. So it's like, if everyone's okay with that, I'll do it. It's like, I don't expect everyone to be like, right, I'm gonna go re-watch it. It's like, no. It's just a simple case of, for new people coming to the channel, it's like, they're gonna be coming to these videos, sometimes they're gonna be blocked, sometimes they're not gonna have audio and stuff like that. So it's like, I wanna fix that. That's my aim, I wanna fix that. Mary Skelter, I'll wait until after Mary Skelter 2, but when we finish that, it will make more sense to do it that way. But, so, that's my plan, is to re-upload it. I'm going to put it out like a normal series. It's like, you don't have to watch it again if you've already watched it. So I don't expect that, but I'll put it out as a normal series so I don't blast you with like nearly 100 videos one day, you know. So if everyone's okay with that, I'll get that sorted, so just so you know what's going on there and why that would be happening. Because it's like, ugh. It's an annoyance. It's like, could you just have not made it so I couldn't monetize it? Then I could leave it up. I was in the middle of an evening walk when I stopped myself in my tracks. I looked up at the sky, and the stars were mesmerizing tonight, but the sight made me feel even lonelier. In the silence of night, I opened my heavy mouth. This is it, Tohka. Tohka was staring at the floor, but she gasped as she looked up. Her eyes flashed from bewilderment. I watched as her lips trembled and the color began to drain from her face. She must be in shock. If I could, I wanted to hug and comfort her. But all I could do was shake my head weakly. Why would you do that every week? That's strange. I hope you understand. Oh, I'm not a child anymore. Okay. Her anguished cries pierced through me. I gritted my teeth. I don't want to break up either, but I cut myself off, knowing there wasn't anything else to say, not in one breath. The cruel truth. It was impossible to say. What's going on? No, plugging your ears won't change anything. My throat croaked, squeezing the last word out of my mouth. This is the point of no return. Tohka tightly gripped my shirt. Her hand trembled, her eyes shaking from fury, fighting back tears. I bit my lips once again. I felt helpless, but Tohka finally spoke up. Shido, Tohka's eyes glimmered like a warm hearth. I was gonna say hearth, but... Yes, I do. Right. They look lovely on you. Yeah. Because of that, I had to buy fewer ingredients for dinner, and Kotori yelled at me. The thought of it sent a shiver down my spine. Our meal was so sparse that Kotori treated me with sub-zero contempt. For me, it was all worth it. I made you happy. I balled my hand into a fist and shook it away from her.
そこまで私のこと。
What's going on here? I don't feel like we've had a scene before this that explains how we got to this point. Tohka covered her mouth, trying to resist the urge to cry. Tohka knows my pain. She's trying to heal the wounds my heart has endured. This alone was enough. I shared a warm smile with her. Hey, Tohka, remember when we went to karaoke? We held the mic together.
一本のマイクでデュエットしたな。
So many cherished memories. I remember them like they were yesterday.
それからも何度も言ったではないか。
Yeah. I still love your singing voice, Tohka.
そう言われると少し恥ずかしいぞ。これでもちゃんと練習しているのだぞ。シドが好きだと言っていた曲もたくさん覚えたのだ。いつかきっとシドに聴かせてやる。そしてアリーナでコンサートを開くのだ。
An arena concert, huh? An unattainable dream. I fight the urge to laugh at its absurdity. But I won't laugh at her. I would never laugh at Tohka. I can't wait. You know I'll be there to watch you. Suddenly something hot slid down my throat, choking me up. I cough and drop to my knees. Ugh! Cough, cough, cough.
シド！しっかりしろ！
Tohka rubbed my back. I huffed in pain, briefly describing a scene to Tohka. Tohka, you also like playing with animals, right? Everyone thought if I had bought a dog every day could have been an adventure. A white house along the beach with a big yard. You running around, chasing the dog on the lawn. Another dream left unfulfilled. I'm sure it would have made a funny story, but I know it would never happen. Tohka laughing from joy, cuddling up next to her precious dog, a sight I would never have tired of seeing. A memory, paired with the sight of Tohka sitting tearfully before me. Which is the dream? Which is reality? I don't even know anymore.
私もそうだ。シドと犬を飼いたいぞ。一緒に毛をモフモフして遊ぶのだ。
My throat tightened. I fought the urge to spit up. No, there's something. There's something I still need to tell Tohka. My vision blurred, my eyes hot from tears. Damn it. Can't see. Don't let me see Tohka's face, at least not until the very end. Tohka.
シド。
Please understand, I don't want things to end this way either. Then why, what? But I have to. The time has come to make a decision. I stood up and took a deep breath. I put my hand on Tohka's thin shoulder. Her face was so gentle, round, but soft. I looked into her teary crystal eyes. I can't be with you anymore. Why? The words retched out of my mouth like blood. I have to say goodbye, Tohka.
そんな。
Seriously, we're not being given a reason why. The color left Tohka's eyes, overshadowed by thick, burgeoning? Yep, burgeoning mist. The air froze, much like Tohka's heart. She became pale and her voice shook.
どうしてもか。
I do.
どうしてもなのか。
This better not be some practical joke. I really have to.
どうしてもなのか。
I really have to. I'm putting my foot down. Don't give me that look, Tohka. Don't look at me that way. Through gritted teeth, I averted my gaze away from Tohka. Try as I might, I couldn't. Tohka looked like a woman lost. She clutched the sleeve of my shirt, refusing to let go, as if it would cost her life.
嫌だ。離れたくない。
I'm still confused as to why this is happening.
シドと一緒にいたい。シド。
Tohka. We spoke each other's names.
シド。
Tohka? We spread our arms.
シド。
Tohka? We didn't care who saw or heard us. We screamed as loud as lungs would let us, and we engaged in tender embrace. Yeah, like I said, this is as far as I can see you off. Are they seriously... I mean, based on the tone of music, this is a case of that one of them's going away for a day. And that's it. You have school tomorrow, so you need to go home. Really? And I need to go home too. Really? I need to do homework and prepare tomorrow's lunch. You understand, don't you? Really, game? You play with our emotions like this? Really? Indeed. Don't think about food right now. You live right next to me, so when you go outside, we'll be there. That's why we must part here. You understand, right? Right? That's how I feel right now, game. I swear to God. Tohka pouted, so I repeated myself. How many times have we had this talk? I'm tired of it by now. God damn it, game. Tohka, where's my answer? There's no point whimpering. No. No pouting either. Just talk. Tohka shifted her eyes. Her body language was that of a petulant child's. What are you, a child? In her frustration, Tohka gripped me tighter. My sleeves were almost entirely wrinkled. This is how Tohka gets whenever we part. She's so reluctant to do so that she has to partake in melodrama to get through it. It could be my fault too, since we are the type to revel in being a lovey-dovey couple. Finally, she turns to face me and asks me directly. Why? That's a normal thing to say. When you go home, you say goodbye. Just like when you say goodbye to your classmates at school. There's no difference. Nevertheless, Tohka was dissatisfied with my answer. Tohka wore a grim expression, more serious than I had ever seen her. I swear, playing a game like this after you, come back from seeing your girlfriend, long-distance relationship, all that stuff, kind of stings a little. Her reasoning was unexpectedly sound. I scratched my cheek. In truth, I found it touching that she thought so highly of me. I mean, I'm lonely too. If I could be with you all the time, I would be. Of course. That's why I can't fault you for hating to say goodbye. Because I have faith that we will see each other tomorrow too. Tohka blinked twice in quick succession. I can see you tomorrow and the day after. It's not something you need to worry about. We can have dinner again tomorrow, then go on another date. That's why I say goodbye. Yes, it is certain. I want to see you, Tohka. Do you not feel the same? Right? Then we can see each other again tomorrow. Goodbye means I'll see you again, too. I look at her face, it's adorable! mean, as they say, and I very much feel it, absence makes the heart grow fonder.
そう思えばさよならも怖くない。あ、いや、悪くないのだ。明日も明後日もシドに会える。シドはそれを約束してくれているのだな。シドになら何回でも、何百回でも、何万回でも会いたいのだ。
Her smile stretched from ear to ear. Ooh, bit like the Joker. Getting to see me, to Tohka, that is the greatest pleasure in the world. With that, she has enough hope to carry on to the next day. That is how precious our time is together. With her, how could that not make me happy?
明日も会えるのだな、シド。
Of course.
明後日も会えるのだな。
We'll see about tomorrow, the following day, the day after, and the day after that, but maybe not Friday. But we will say goodbye and reunite until the end of time.
そうか。それなら、私も大丈夫だ。
The brightness returned to Tohka's voice. This was true, Tohka. Don't like the thought of her being gloomy. Then I'll see you tomorrow, Tohka.
また明日だ、シド。
We said goodbye and waved, but it is not a permanent separation. Let's meet again tomorrow, Tohka.
シド。明日も明後日も、さよならした後もずっと一緒だ。
Right. We reunite, we talk, we date, repeating the cycle that follows each goodbye. Even so, we'll never be apart, so long as we promise to be in each other's lives.
シド、さよならだ。
Goodbye doesn't have to mean separation. It is a precursor to the beauty of a reunion. And your beloved re-enters your life. Seriously, why are you... Damn it, game. Hitting me right in the feels. How dare you? Right, that's us done for this part. I'm gonna go away and cry now. How dare you, game? How dare you? We'll see you in the next part when we head off towards another route. Probably be Yoshino? Yoshino. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright, we'll see you in the next part. Ta-ta for now.